you today? I'm just packing my suitcase because I'm going on an adventure. I've got my clothes, my VBS t-shirt, my jeans, my jammies. Got some socks because I don't know if I'm going to need long socks or short socks because you just never know, right? Got some extra tennis shoes so I can go for a hike. I'm going to see my sister. It's her birthday, so we're going to have a fun time together. Have you had some fun adventures? What's your favorite place you've ever been? What's someplace awesome you think you would really like to go? Let us know in the comments. So, I was thinking, you don't really just walk out the door one day and say, hey, I'm going to have an adventure. See ya. Don't know where you're going. You don't know how to get there. You don't know how much it's going to cost. You don't even know where you might sleep at night. That doesn't sound like a very smart idea. Most people, when they go on an adventure, they have a plan. They have a vision. They think about it. They research it. They study it. They may be trained for it. They may buy special things like special clothing or special equipment. People prepare for the destination. I mean, if you don't have a destination, how will you know how to prepare? And if you don't have a destination, how will you know when you get there? Right? It's always good to have a plan. So you make your plane tickets, you make your reservations, you study about making hotel reservations. You just plan ahead. I'm taking a road atlas. Have you seen one of these? We used back in the day before everybody had maps on their phones. We used paper copies of maps. This tells us where you are. Oops, that's upside down. Tells you where you are and where you're going and how you can get there. What exits you need to take, how fast you can go, little towns along the way, maybe even some important places where you can stop and see a monument or a museum. Have you been thinking about some places you might like to go someday? Maybe Australia, maybe Tokyo, maybe Mars. I know someplace I'd really like to go, and that's heaven. Just like having adventures at the park or at King's Dominion or at Disney World or at the beach are so much more fun when we have family and friends there with us. Don't you think it's going to be fabulous to have our family and friends with us in heaven? When we're excited about an adventure that we're going to have here, don't we tell people about it? Don't we get so excited and we do all the research and we tell people about it and we invite them to come along because, oh my gosh, it's so much fun. We should do the same thing about heaven. We got to have a game plan though, because you can't just wander around in the wilderness all your life and then say, I don't know where I'm going and I don't know how I'm going to get there, but maybe someday I'll end up someplace. Here's our roadmap. And our church family can help us along that road. You know, when we're together, when we're working together as a team, we can help each other, we can encourage each other, we can have fun together, we can work together. You know, Jesus said for us to love one another, and that means loving our church family, loving our neighbors, loving our teachers, loving our friends, loving people in our community, even people we don't know. We show God's love by loving others. So once you know your destination, you know how to plan. If you know your destination is heaven, planning is the best thing you can do. Do you know how to get there? Do you have the roadmap? Jesus said, I am the way. There's only one road to heaven, and that's through Jesus. And then you can get excited about it and invite people to come with you and tell people about how wonderful Jesus is because he's the way and you want them to be people of the way too, right? Remember, if you don't have a destination, you may just find yourself wandering around in circles for a really long time. So it's always good to know where you're going and how you plan to get there. Have a great day.